Well, Mark, welcome to MK Dons. Pleased to have you here as our new head coach. What are your emotions, joining here at MK Dons here at Stadium MK?
Listen, it's been a crazy few days. It's been a hectic few days. But listen, my emotions are pure excitement. I want to come to this football club and build something special. And in the short term, we know what our targets are and what we need to do and what we need to achieve. But throughout my discussions with Liam and Simon and the owner as well, it's a meeting the staff this morning. It's clear to see that it's a club with that togetherness, and that togetherness will get us out of the situation we're in the league, and I want to achieve good things at this football club.
What were those early conversations like? When did you first hear that MK Dons were interested in bringing you here as head coach, and how does it kind of work to this point today where you're here doing an interview with me?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it come earlier on in the week, really early in the week. I had the club approached Leeds, and Leeds were happy for me to speak, and I had a conversation with Liam on the phone. It was a really good, healthy conversation. We were talking about the club, talking about getting to know me a little bit as well, and that kind of escalated fairly quickly to the point where I come down to watch a game against Leicester. So that was a good insight for me, and then I met the chairman and the owner, and presented in front of them, and the rest is kind of history from there. They must have been impressed with what they're seeing. I was clearly impressed with the club, and even being here this morning a little bit, meeting the staff and around it, it's clear to see that it's that family club. It has that family feel as regards to the staff and togetherness, which is really, really important to me, and it's something I want to join in with and help build on as well.
You've been a coach for a number of years now. Pretty much all your coaching career up in Leeds. Is head coach, moving to first team management, always been a goal of yours?
Yeah, ultimately I've known where I want to be in my coaching career. I've been at Leeds a fair few years now. I came back as a coach in 2015. You always have that in your mind of what you want to do, and this is what I wanted to do, and my time studying and working at Leeds and working through the academy, and ultimately then with the first team now has been my journey to obviously be the best I can be. I feel the time is right now for me to have this next step and to have the challenge of being a head coach. I think the club, the feel of it and the idea, the identity and everything about it fit with me perfectly, and I hope that the people who made the decision saw that I kind of fit with the club as well, because that's what I want to do. I want to go into a place where I can integrate into the club, and but ultimately enhance it as well. We know what our short-term goals are. We know that, we're clear of that, and we'll emphasise that, of course. But we want to build something long-term where we can grow together.
I suppose moving into your first-time managerial role, head coaching role, been an opportunity for you to draw on all the experiences you've had, whether that be from your playing career or working under the managers you have, or even your days leading the academy and 23s teams in Leeds. Do you feel that you've had enough experiences through them pathways to set you up for this role?
Yeah, I mean the experiences I've had, particularly over recent years, working under the two managers in particular, and more recently Jesse. I've worked with some world-renowned managers, and as a person who wants to better himself every day and learn every day, because I think that's important, and that's a mentality I have, and want to work with people like that. I kind of draw from experiences all the time, and that's what you've got to do. I think anybody's journey in whatever profession they're in, they want to get better every day, and that's my mindset. I want that growth mindset where I want to improve, I want to get better. But particularly over recent years, I've got a lot of valuable experience with dealing with players, dealing with young players, and like I said, I want to evolve that, and I want to build on it, and again, keep learning, bring what knowledge I've got, what I've drawn from the managers I've worked with to the club, to the people around it, but also kind of utilise their expertise as well, because this football club is full of people with knowledge and expertise and stuff to bring to the table. So I want to draw on all that and enhance it and build a programme where we can be successful.
How much do you know about this season's MK Dons team, the players that we've got here? You've touched on the position, you're fully aware of where we are in the league, I'm sure, but what do you know about this squad and what they're capable of?
Well, like I said, it come around in a short space of time, so within that time I've done a lot of work. I've worked with people who've worked with me as well to look at certain stats. I'm a coach who looks at the whole package, you know, looking at the players, the club, the way they play, the playing style, stats to back that up as well. You know, being at a live game the other day was really, really good. I'll be continuing as the day goes to be watching footage on what we've done so far, but also what we need to do going forward with opposition, with the games we've got coming up, and they're coming thick and fast. So listen, every time, as every day goes by, I'll be reviewing things, but also, you know, kind of drawing on the people who are here, who have lived it. You know, the experienced players who have been kind of in charge in the interim as well, who have been around the club for a long time, kind of drawing on their experiences and bringing it all together. So yeah, we've got a busy few days and weeks ahead, but you know, it's something I'm looking forward to and ready for the challenge.
And how much do you know about the area, Milton Keynes? I imagine you're going to be, you know, you lived most of your life up north, up in Leeds, bit different here in Milton Keynes, but how much do you know about the area and how much are you looking forward to getting involved in this area and in the community?
The drive down is good. It's a straight road down, so that's always a bonus. But listen, around the area, one of my values is kind of connecting with people and connecting not with just people in the club, but the community. That's really important to me. I said that when I was speaking to the owner and Simon and Liam. I said that was important to me, and I want to continue that. You know, I want to build relationships throughout the club, but also in the community because, you know, the fans are really important to a club. You know, they're what make or break it. You know, they get behind the team, they can support the team in difficult times. And listen, at the end of the day, they're here when people come and go from football clubs. The fans are always there. So, you know, I want to engage with them. I want to engage with the community. I'll be moving down myself with a view to my family joining me as well, which is, I always think is important that you commit to a project fully. And one thing you'll get from me is 100% commitment to as regards to that and helping to build on, you know, the club and hopefully move forward. What
type of MK Dons team are we going to look like under Mark Jackson? What will be your message to the fans and what can they expect from your side? Hopefully on Boxing Day, but moving forward as well.
Well, listen, the club's got a clear identity. That's clear from watching games and speaking to people, and that's fantastic that a club has that identity and carries it through. You look at the previous managers here as well; they've all played a style of football which is attractive, and you know that's why it appealed to me so much. It fits with my idea of how the game should be played. There's certain areas where I think I can bring my expertise to that and my knowledge of the game, and that'll help enhance it. And that's what I want to do: enhance the identity of the football club in how they play. I want to play an attractive style of football for sure. I want to dominate the ball, but I want to play on that front foot as well and be really, really aggressive with how we go after teams, how we press teams and influence our style on the opponents. Listen, there'll be games where we have to tweak that here and there, and that's understandable. So we have to look at that. But listen, it'll be in fitting with the club's identity, and hopefully you'll see my influence on the team in the short term, and then building for that longevity as well.
And before we finish, just a couple of quick questions. In terms of your staff, I imagine that work's continuing now to build the staff around you. You talked about leaning on the people that are here, and you know, we're very lucky to have a fantastic group of staff here. But I imagine that's one of your aims now in the next few days is to build your coaching staff. Yeah,
the talks are ongoing at the minute, so hopefully that'll be finalised soon. But like I said, in the short term, I'm going to be leaning on the staff who are here. But in the long term, it's about integrating and working together. One thing for sure, there's some fantastic staff here. Having spoken to Liam and Simon, some great staff with great expertise. And it's not a case of, like I said, in the short term, it's about leaning on them and getting their information and their knowledge at the start. But when I get integrated fully into the club, it's about, you know, giving them responsibility as well and then bringing value to what we're trying to achieve here. That's really important to me, that we create a team around us. And yes, for sure, there'll hopefully be people coming in to support me, but you know, I'll be working with the staff who are here 100%. And because I've seen already that you know they're experts in their roles, and you know I want to utilise that as much as I can.
And finally, you're a busy couple of days ahead, but you must be eager for Boxing Day now. Your first opportunity to play here at Stadium MK in front of the Dons fans. How much are you looking forward to getting going?
Well, listen, this time of year is fantastic for football and football fans, and you know I've done that throughout my career as a player and coach. I've always been part of the Boxing Day games and things like that. So listen, I'm really looking forward to it. I can't wait. That's why I came down straight away. I travelled down and got down in the early hours, and you know got a couple of hours kip, but I'm ready to go. I'm ready to get meeting everybody, meeting the players, and get on the training pitch. And listen, I can't wait for Monday to come, and hopefully the team can build on that performance they had against Portsmouth.